Hey, Joe Spade with Role Playing Public Radio. We're here playing Mothership, the haunting of Ypsilon 14. Here with special guest Birk, RPPR's most innovative GM Bridget, and Maddy.
Also, I'm here.
Yeah. So the scenario is one I got as a brochure, a free brochure at Origins this year. So I wanted to run it. So before we get into the scenario itself, why don't everybody introduce your character? So.
Hey, what's up? This is Birk. Pronouns are he, him. I am playing the Marine Corporal Lawrence Saint. Same pronouns.
Hey everybody, my name is Bridget. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing First Lieutenant Claire Morin, who has the same pronouns as I do. She's referred to as First Lieutenant by people who outrank her, First by people who are scared of her, and Sticky Paws for the 2 members of her squad.
Hi, I am Maddy. I am playing... my pronouns are they, them. I am playing Corporal Emma Cameron. Pronouns she, her. Yeah.
Sorry, what was your character's last name?
Cameron?
Cameron. That's it.
Emma Cameron. Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, you are all...
Marines.
You are all Marines. So, yeah, what we're seeing how this game is balanced for...
We were thinking that a narrative-player-facing game would be really good to play Marines in.
Yep. So you have all been assigned to the Steinberg, a cargo ship as security, because you're heading to the remote asteroid mining base, Epsilon 14. You have just received, as you begin the scenario, you are already docking at Epsilon 14. And but recently they have transmitted that one of their workers has disappeared, and they would like the security detail of the Steinberg to investigate to make sure that there is no threat on board. They have no idea what it is. It is owned. The Epsilon base, Epsilon 14, is run by the company, but the let's see here, is the team leader for the base is Sonia, and as you are before you're beginning the docking procedures, what are all of you doing on board the Steinberg, getting ready for your mission? You're not sure if this is a worker just disappeared, got himself killed in the mine, or if something weird is going on. So, Corporal Brown, was it?
Saint. Lawrence Saint. Brown. Where did you get Brown?
I don't know. I was writing his name. So.
That's fine. No, I understand. See, I think I mostly get assigned to grunt work. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like cleaning and polishing all the gear.
Okay.
Making sure everything is ready to go for
all right
when we finally dock.
So, Lieutenant Sticky Paws, what are you up to?
Excuse me, you're either going to call me First Lieutenant or First, because you're not part of my squad, so you don't get to act informal towards me.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, okay, so Birk described this as Aliens 2, the sequel to Alien.
Alien
so,
7.
So I'm excited for that. So we had to, in character creation, we had to roll for a random trinket that our character has, as well as, if we're Marines, the patch we've sewn onto my armor. Mm-hmm. So my patch just says, get fucked, and my trinket is pictorial pornography, thumbed, well read. So I'm probably like supposed to be doing something, but I assume I've just gotten Corporal Lawrence to do it. Mm-hmm. So I'm staring at titties.
Fair enough. And then Corporal Cameron.
I guess I'm just like going over gear for the mission. Like, I am very well versed in heavy machinery and mechanical repair, so I'm kind of like checking out the gear on the ship, checking out how a docking is working, shit like that.
Yeah, the Steinberg does have a... it's heavily automated, but there is a captain. Someone give me the name for the captain of the ship.
Our ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Captain Steiner?
Steiner?
Yeah.
It's his Steinberg.
Yeah. Steinberg, yeah.
I love it.
All right, so Captain Steiner, sorry.
Please don't confuse the two. He hates that.
All right, so Captain Steiner's, goes on the aircraft. Well, as you all know, we're docking now at Epsilon 14. I will remain on board the ship in the captain's in the cockpit as a security measure because one of their crew members has gone missing. For the few of you who are right now, we are going to be loading some cargo. That'll take some time. But our brave security detail, led by the first lieutenant, will of course check the perimeter of the base and make sure everything is safe and on the up and up. So we will be here. We're docking is going to our stay here is at least 12 hours. So carry on.
Flipping to the Lonely Mills page with a very weak oorah.
Yeah. So Captain Steiner contacts you, First Lieutenant, and says, the company has asked me, and I'm delegating this very important task to you.
Of course, sir. I'm honored, sir.
To just find out what happened to this missing crew member. What's his Mike? Yeah. I don't have the last name. But he was rated as a mining engineer, so those actually aren't instantly replaceable, apparently. It's going to take him another month to get another new replacement out here, so efficiency's going down the tank. So, find out why he disappeared.
We'll find him or his bag, sir.
Yeah, if it's a labor issue, let me know. If it's pirates or saboteurs, just make it look like an accident. I mean, that's easier. If you discharge your weapons, I have a lot of paperwork to do. So try not to damage company property. Yeah.
What's our MO if he's got some kind of flu or something?
Oh, biohazard? Oh, jeez. Let me check. You hear him, flipping through pages of a manual.
You want us to spray it down with foam and make it their problem, sir?
Well, they have a they have a scientist of some kind on there, a Dr. Giovanni. Get Dr. Giovanni to clear it or find out what the doesn't say what his specialty is, but if it's a biohazard thing, that's going to be expensive, and we'll be the ones that have to come back here to drop off a new crew. I mean, if everything caught up in fire, that might be better. I don't know.
Roger, sir. Hate to have an accident, sir.
Yep. All right. Carry on. So, the Steinberg docks. And you three are on the front line to meet Sonia. She is, dressed in the standard company work overall or coverall, covered in dust and grease. She has a hour 30 of her 20-hour shift, so she's having a great old time and real enthusiastic to see you.
So, as we're getting off the ship, before we meet Sonia, hey, so Cam, you know a bit about machines, right?
Yep.
What's the likelihood some engineer just got himself fed into a belt somewhere?
Highly likely. Just a loose string gets caught, it rips you in. That machinery is not going to stop. It's just going to crush bone and blood.
All right, so I'm thinking maybe we interrogate the people who are here, and you let me know if they're lying, all right?
You can gain additional information if you make a skill check. I'll give you something even if you fail.
I've seen videos of it.
Heavy machinery? Or
Yep, heavy machinery would work.
Like arms
so
come up?
what is that skill? I'm
everything,
trained, so it's plus 10.
I had a cousin
what-
who worked on
probably
a tuna
intelligence.
steamer, and he went in to clean it one time, and they shut the door on it, and turned
Did
it
I have to
on.
roll over or
and he
under?
got cooked
Under.
in with the fish.
I did not make that.
I'll give you
it tastes
advantage,
weird.
so you get 2 rolls, and she's the better of the 2.
12 out of 39.
Yeah, so you succeed. So you do know if even the crappiest mining equipment does have sensors to tell if there's organic matter falls in them.
Right.
So either the sensors are broken, which is extreme negligence,
Yep.
or someone sabotaged. If that happened, Like then somebody fucked with it.
Yep.
So murder.
So definitely could
so
have
no
happened,
matter
but
what,
something's gone terribly wrong.
Yeah.
We're going to write this off to personnel payroll then.
Yeah.
I enjoy fucking paperwork.
Yeah. So
Barely right.
I know. That's why we have everything in pentagraphs, so you remember how to use your gun.
So Sonia's there. She hands you a pad. Says, "Can you sign here to verify that you are lawful representatives of Steinberg, and that you are here to accept cargo, and that you are waiving us of any personal liability of injury or death, because this is an active work site."
All right, Lawrence, sign this.
Okay. Boop. Welcome to Epsilon 14. This is Docking Bay 2. We will go through here into the workspace next. So follow me. So as you go, you go through an airlock, and
So there's airlocks between the
docking bay and the workspace.
Okay. Is there airlocks between everywhere in this ship, or you just got the one?
Well, this is a hollowed out asteroid,
Yeah. So
So
you have a base and then airlocks into the work sites?
She says, there's an airlock between here and the docking bay, and then an airlock in between the base and the mine.
The work site.
Yeah, there's two entrances in the mine, and they both have airlocks. So there's 3 airlocks total on this base.
Do you keep a record of who goes in and out of the airlocks?
Yeah, it's all automated, so should all be there.
All right.
So they have records of where everybody went.
We could see who was outside at the same time as.
I just didn't know if we saw last time.
So the company did authorize you to look into Mike's disappearance.
That's right.
Good.
What do we know about Mike?
He's our mining engineer, so you're walking and talking. So as you have to, go through the airlock procedure.
As we walk, all the tools and we got to just take them together.
Yeah. You can take off your vac suits or your suits if you want to. It's a little warm. All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. So you're blasted with a wave of heat as you get into the workspace. Work boots clang and echo, heavily used, but sturdy working gear is stowed in cubbies along the far wall. Overalls, flashlights, short-range radios, handheld mining tools. Let's see here. You can see several exits leading out of that. There's a massive generator sitting in one corner by an industrial vent alongside the workspace computer terminal, slowly beeping out lines of data. Currently on display is the pickup schedule listing the Steinberg. There's another ship listed 5 weeks ago, but you walk by it as you do that. So,
can we ask you some questions about Mike?
Yeah.
So, what was morale like? He seemed like a happy guy. Anybody have any disciplinary problems with him?
Mike, he wasn't happy to be here. He was. We get 2 types of engineers out here: people fresh out of school and looking to basically prove their worth before they get the better corporate gigs, the easier ones. And the other ones are people who piss somebody off. Mike was the latter. I don't know who he pissed off, and I don't know why, but he understood the score and knew that his family would be fed and safe as long as he, they wouldn't be out on the streets on Mars if he kept working. So he, it didn't cause too many problems. He got into a fight with Kantaro a couple times. He's one of our loaders. Sorry. And other than that, nothing really popped up.
You got a shrink on staff?
No. We got a geologist, Dr. Giovanni. Let's see here. A sheriff, Dana, Jerome. Sheriff's a breaker. Dana's our head driller. Jerome's assistant driller. Morgan's another loader. Kantara I already mentioned. Marie Putter. She puts the explosives in there. She gets into the small spaces to set up explosives before we open up new tunnels, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Rosa. She's our other mining engineer. Yeah, she worked the most with Mike. And we, it's technically unauthorized, but don't fucking rat us out. We have a cat, all right?
What's the cat's name?
Prince.
Prince?
Yeah.
You like cats?
I like them a lot better now. It's good for morale. It gives everybody something to focus on, something to take care of.
Microphone to cats?
Yeah. Nobody's had a problem with Prince.
Maybe if you focus on his work instead of the cat, he'd still be here.
Who's Mike working with the day he went missing?
She goes over to the workspace terminal. Dr. Giovanni. Yeah. Had him help Giovanni wanted some sensors calibrated. Giovanni does his own thing, kind of. He's more of an R&D person than a day-to-day work thing.
That's got to be a pain in the ass if he keeps taking your workers off the line.
It's only engineers, and a lot of the stuff our engineers are more on if something goes bad, we need them, but if day-to-day operations, we don't need them a whole lot, because once things are up and running, they just check to make sure everything works.
How large is the crew? How many people are posted here?
10.
12? Okay.
10 total, including Mike, not counting the cat. 11 if you count the cat.
I'm counting the cat.
All right, then 11. So, yeah.
I pull out my bioscanner and see how many blips I get.
All right. Do you want to make a roll for that? There's a lot of interference from the generator and other stuff.
I would like to make a roll. I'm not sure which roll I should use.
I'll do
Isn't there scanning or scavenging?
Computers would obviously work.
Biology, maybe?
Biology would definitely work.
Alright, I'll roll biology at base, which would be intelligence again? Or
Yeah, intelligence.
that is a 60. No, I did not make that.
Okay. You're getting weird readings. There's some there's doubles of certain things.
Yep.
It does show trace signs of unusual contamination, but you can't pinpoint it.
Cool.
So, not standard mining contaminant, something not in the database, but it's a limited sensor, so it doesn't have a very extensive database.
Do you have any problem with sickness? I noticed that you didn't say you had a medical officer on staff.
Yeah, I have some medical training, fatigue, injuries.
Well, I have some medical training too, but filling people full of stim packs and pain pills is not exactly the same thing as an actual medical officer.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, we don't have a doctor. She kind of shrugs. We're kind of overworked and understaffed. I don't know what to tell you.
He's seen any different than usual before he went out of work that day?
He's... Bitch, honestly, I think he got lost in the mines. I think we'll find him in a day or two. This is a pretty large asteroid, and there's a lot of, we found a lot of tunnels in it. It's a more honeycomb than our initial scans indicated. We thought the reason why we set up here is because we thought it was super dense and, not, but it's, the more we dig into it, the more open space we find. So.
People get lost off it?
Well, not here. Because one person did get lost, Kentaro, but after that, I set up a lot of protocols to make sure nobody would go wandering off.
Can you tell us where Kentaro and Dr. Giovanni are right now?
Dr. Giovanni is... Let's see... Great thing about this scenario is that there are a certain number of locations. He is... Oh, he's at the other docking bay. You're at docking bay 2. He's at docking bay 1. He has a ship there, a research ship, the Heracles. He does he has a small lab on that, so I think he's doing research.
So he doesn't take it out much, just kind of here for tools?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's working on. Some special R&D project here. I think it's to design next generation equipment.
Sure.
For mining operations and that kind of thing. So he's getting data here of, what, what a mining operation's like. At least that's what he told me.
What was Kentaro?
Kintaro is he's in his quarters.
All right.
We just got one quarters over there. She points you to the left. So, yep. Anyway,
I think we've wasted enough of your time. If you want to get back to your duties.
So just so you know, there are signs listing where everything is. To your left, the quarters. If you continue going straight, you would go to the mine entrance. And to your right is airlock to docking bay 1.
Okay, so team huddle.
Okay.
So sounds like if it's foul play, probably would have been Kantaro.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something weird, it's probably the doctor's fault. Or we could just go looking for him, but I don't have any equipment to navigate just a bunch of tunnels, so...
I was thinking about just talking to Kintaro, because I think if he's guilty, these civvies always give themselves away as soon as you...
Absolutely. I'm thinking fight somewhere after drinks, left him laid out somewhere.
We could also talk to Morgan, like the other loader, if Kantaro's not giving us what we want. He might know something more.
Alright, let's go shake down Kantaro.
Okay. So you get to the quarters. These are simple bunks in a series of 10 individual... simple bunks in a series of 10 small individual rooms. You can see some of the ceiling tiles have been removed, and a ladder set up next to it. Looks like somebody was doing work on the pipes and wiring above your heads. Let's see here. We'll say a sheriff is there. He is on a...
Is that a person's name, or are you just saying sheriff weird?
A sheriff. A-S-H-R-A-F. Ashif. Yeah, a sheriff. So he is on a bed that's been sort of converted into a couch. And there's a screen set up nearby with a game console, and there's a small portable cassette player record music machine that's playing music while he's playing video games. Okay. So he's the breaker, by the way. He's the one operating the part of the drilling team.
Okay.
Breaker.
Yeah.
So we've got loaders, drillers, setter, I believe you said.
Yeah. The putter.
What you playing?
Right. He's playing. What is that one? Let's.
Dead Space 8.
No. Definitely. Blood Skull.
Blood Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we're on the boat all the time, so this
Blood
kind of
Skull
shit's the only
one
thing.
of it, and ain't the first.
Oh, Blood Skull. Oh, so you're into classics.
This was new. God damn, fucking fast. This was brand new when I started my shift, or well, not when I started my shift. I was in my last gig was a colony job. Fucking was asleep for 80 years. I come back and everybody I knew was, of course, dead. So took a job here. Oh, they were assholes anyway.
Yeah,
so,
Blood Skull 5's coming out next month. I mean, Soul Time.
Jeez. Yeah, well, I got to catch up. I was waiting to play this game forever, and then 80 years passed, and now it's retro. I had to spend an entire paycheck to get a copy. So,
You like working here?
like I said, yeah, everybody's new. Nobody knows each other. Yeah, it's fine with me. Nobody talks about their past much, or history, or fucking politics, or anything. I don't want to catch up on 80 years of bullshit. So,
anybody else feel differently? Anybody else get into fights or shit?
There's a good fight between Mike and Kintaro.
Yeah, who do you figure won that one?
Oh, Kintaro, he's a fucking beast. It'd be nice if he fucking bathed once in a while, or more than once a week.
Yeah.
That's why Mike got so pissed off at him.
What?
Yeah. No, Kintaro smells, and most of the time he's in a vac suit because out in the mines we don't put atmosphere out in the mine. So it's vac suit or you're dead. But when he gets out of the vac suit, especially, God, he is so ripe. And he thought it was a practical joke, I'm just gonna pop my suit right behind Mike and just get all that stank washed over him. That's what passes for humor here. And, Mike didn't like that and punched him one, and then Kintara just fucking laid him out because dude is jacked. So, yeah.
That was it, though. Like Kintara wasn't.
Mike didn't actually laid him out, but Mike got back up, and it was pretty. I mean, it was the only fight I've seen here. So, Sonia broke it up, and didn't report it officially because we're already shorthanded. She doesn't want to have to put someone in a brig or punish them when there's so much fucking work to do.
Here, I think while they're talking, I'm probably just going to sort of pace around the quarters.
Sure.
Just kind of look through people's stuff, just complete disregard for just see what's sitting out.
Everything's an individual room.
Mm-hmm.
A sheriff obviously is only going to care. His door is closed, but which room are you looking for?
I guess Kintara's.
All right. Let's see here. The door is ajar. You look in. You see a bunch of dirty clothes on the ground. You see some tissues.
Gross.
Yeah. You can't see too much about anything else because the light is off and you're just looking through a crack in the door. The tissues do look used somehow. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess I will.
You can't again. It's dark. You're just seeing.
No, I understand.
Yeah. All right.
But it's light out where I am. Right?
Yeah. Standard
just
sci-fi horror spooky light, fluorescent lighting.
I was gonna kind of stick the barrel of my SMG in the jar and just kind of creep the door open until some light falls in.
Okay. You see that the tissues have they're covered in this weird yellow goo, and it's like a bright yellow. Does not look like something, not any kind of bodily fluid humans make, as far as you're aware.
Yeah, I don't know any better. It could just be where it's not.
Sure.
So I'll head. But I can't say anything else, just otherwise just kind of a dirty room.
Yeah, dirty room. That's, there's a bunch of clothes on the ground. You haven't, looked through them or anything. You haven't actually, physically opened.
No, yeah, I just pushed the door open.
Yeah, so that's what you see. Room smells pretty rank.
I head back. Hey, first.
While this is going, while the lieutenant is talking to a sheriff, are you going to...
I'd be there with the...
Okay. Yeah. All right, so you do that. Do you want to keep talking, or...
Checked out Kintara's quarters. I think he might have one of them biohazard things. It's got tissues covered in all kinds of crud.
Something gross?
Real gross. I don't know what it is, but I'm not the expert.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sheriff, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We've got to cordon this off until we figure out what's wrong.
What? Why?
Because, didn't hear it from me, but we don't have the resources to deal with a biohazard, so something might accidentally happen to Kintara's room, and I don't want you to have to be culpable for it.
Okay.
Trust us on this one.
Let's see here. Alright. Alright, so as you do that, the alarm goes off. Shit, something's bad happening in the mines. So he just runs out back towards the workspace.
Excellent. This is a perfect time to look in this room. I want to go see what this snot stuff is. I've got biology and some examination equipment, so I just want to see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
I might just go through his other shit.
Yeah, go for it. I just saw the snot
scavenging.
and kind of checked it out.
Kintaro?
Yep.
Okay.
Scavenging would be...
So is it
Strength?
a bonus or roll
yeah.
twice?
Roll twice, pick the better.
Do not make that.
Okay.
I got a 4. Or should probably pick 34. I got 34 in my.
Okay, so you
which is a 680. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's definitely not human. Unknown Xeno detected. There is... it actually detects both an unknown Xeno DNA and human DNA. Yeah. So, with a regular success, there's a question mark. Synthesis, clone, other. With a critical success, you get a lot more information, but it definitely identifies there is human and alien genetic material in that.
I think you're right, Lawrence. I think it's another fucking bug hunt.
Fucking finally got one.
Alright, let's head down to security and see if they've got any interesting firepower here, because I think we're going to need to start cleaning up miners.
There is no security. You look at the map.
No security.
Yeah. There's a mess hall north, and there are washrooms to the south, and then you can go back west, back to the workspace.
Well, Kantara should be in the workspace, and we know there's something wrong with him, so I say we go out in the mines and look for this guy.
Okay. You find several of the crew, Sonia, a sheriff, and Morgan are all there, and they are yelling and arguing about what to do next. There's red lights.
Alright, I'm going to look as official as possible and be like, alright, somebody tell me what's going on.
Let's see, I said Morgan's there. So Morgan turns to you and says, we, Kantaro and Jerome were out working, and Kantaro just reported Jerome is missing. And so, you're a security team. You should go out there and check out that shit.
Yeah, how about y'all go back inside and close the door and don't let anybody but us in?
Okay, yeah. No, we're happy to do that.
Alright, here's my comms channel.
Mm-hmm.
So if I tell you to open the door, you open the door, alright?
Okay. Alright, so... you go to the... let's see here. You go from the workspace into a mine shaft that leads to the mine entrance. And there are automated drills set up. They've just been shut down, so there's still dust hanging there. Because this part... And then there's the airlock that leads into the proper mine. So...
And Kantaro's in the mine proper?
Yep.
Was there anybody else left in there with him? I know we said to get out, but was there anybody deeper in the line that didn't hear us?
So Mike's missing. Who else is missing?
Now Jerome.
We don't know where the cat is.
Yeah.
Cat's
Cat's a survivor.
Cat's inside. Cats will be fine.
Yeah.
If anything happens to the cat, I will kill you, bro.
I mean, probably unless the entire asteroid base somehow explodes, I think. Principally.
Save the cat.
Right.
I will take my suit off and give it to the cat.
They're survivors.
You radio Sonia, and she says, everybody except Dr. Giovanni and Jerome are accounted for. Rosa is out there in actually, she's near the airlock. She's wanting to get back in. And Kantaro's out there as well. Kantaro, Rosa, and Jerome were out there.
So in the workspace. So we're gonna see
in the mine.
We're gonna see Rosa as soon as we open the door.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check Rosa. She's cool. I'll tell you to let her in. Okay.
Okay. She's out there on the other side of the airlock in her suit, her back suit, and she's like, "Let me in! Let me in!"
All right, let's let her in and get her calmed down.
Okay. So you open up the airlock to let her in. Are you gonna close the airlock and check her there? Or are you gonna take her into the mine tunnel? The mine shaft.
We're gonna open the door to get her out of the mine, and we're gonna check her in the airlock.
Okay.
Because I don't want to let her back into the base.
Okay, that's fair.
No, we gotta check them.
All right. So she's like, "Okay, well, thank God you let me in. Why aren't you opening the interior? Come on."
We need to make sure there's nothing wrong with you. It's totally fine. Just want to make sure you didn't get banged up in the mine. Can I have you take off your vac suit?
You're ready, my nail gun.
Okay. What do you mean? What could be wrong?
Nothing. Looks like some kind of flu. We just want to make sure you're not passing it back to the people inside. Can you please take off your vac suit?
Flu? What?
Lieutenant's a doctor. It's fine.
It's fine? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I don't have a choice.
true.
It's not a big deal. We're just going to look you over, and then you can go back inside, and you don't got to worry about any of this.
Okay. She very nervously takes off, starts taking off her spec suit. As you do that, she's about halfway through getting her back suit off. She's taking the helmet off, and she's taking the main suit off. Are you letting her do all the work, or are you going to help her?
We're going to let her do all the work, because we're standing back and kind of like...
Yeah.
Okay.
we're not like ready to shoot her, but we're like ready to shoot her.
Not ready.
So you get about a third of the way through. She gets about a third of the way through that, and then the radio, Kantara was like, "Fuck! The fuck was that? Yeah, is anybody coming in? Shit, fuck."
Don't
This is the security staff of the Steinberg. Stay where you are. We'll be with you in just a moment.
Fuck! Fuck! You hear something. Well, actually, you don't hear anything because it's in a vacuum. But Sonia comes
Does
out.
he have comms?
He does have comms. But Sonia is like, Kataro's. What's going on there? We're picking up hazard sensors going off. Fuck! I think I almost hit it. No, was that? Fuck! Ah! He's clearly panicking. So, everyone, give me a fear check. Because
It's fine.
Fear save, sorry.
How would one do that?
T100 under your fear save,
Cool.
which is 30.
I do not make that.
I get a 22.
26.
Nice. Bullseyes over here.
So, if you fail, you gain...
Get it together, Cam.
If you fail, you gain 2 stress.
What if I critically succeed?
No stress.
You gain 0 stress.
You'd
points.
recover stress, but you're...
You start at 2 stress.
Oh, okay. Well, then you go to 0.
Well.
Oh shit,
Just another day at the fucking office.
We're not ready to handle this. That sounds... What, like, he's shooting? Is that...
Don't be scared.
It's fine, Cam. Can I use psychology to calm him down, so if we can see what's going on here?
No, you don't know where he is exactly, so...
Yeah, but I mean, just to talk him down.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a psychology check. This will be a disadvantage check, because you're just trying to do it over the radio, and you've never met him.
So I roll twice and pick the shittier one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus 15.
Yeah.
With 12 or 26, I make it.
Mm-hmm. So, he calmed down, he's like, "You're gonna come here. I thought I saw something move. Like, something push through the dust. Like, we got particulates floating around. I saw something, like... I thought maybe I'm just hallucinating. Jerome was with me, and then he suddenly wasn't. It's... I don't know.
Is there a safe space very close to you that you can crawl into?
Yeah, there's a real small tunnel. I think, I can go into that.
Climb in there, wait, do some deep breathing. We'll be with you in just a moment. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. Alright. So, okay. Alright, so she finishes getting her suit off. And, what are you gonna do?
Can I use a bioscanner on her?
You sure can.
Get in there.
We've got biology.
Yeah, use this bio undergrad that the GI Bill paid for.
Right. I got 9.
Cool. With a 9, you don't see, there's no signs of that weird alien genetic material you found. None of the yellow goo, on her, or anything else, so.
Okay. Then we're gonna let her go back in.
Okay.
Leave your gear on the floor just to be safe, and then just let her back into the...
Okay. So
escort her back to the inner door and make sure that they see one of us letting her in.
Alright, so you get into the mine tunnel proper. As you get in, you can see that they've already have there are thin veins of ore in the black rock walls around you as they begin excavating. So,
what are they mining here? Like what ore?
Iron, mostly. It doesn't say in the scenario, and I don't know. I don't know what's in asteroids. Like what?
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of shit. Gold. Actually, like precious metals would be
Rare
cheaper to
earth.
mine in, in space than in the Earth.
Fair enough. So yeah. The scenario doesn't specify. So yeah, there's thin veins of gold.
Shiny.
It is shiny.
All right, let's head over to that. Let's see if we can get him to instruct us into where he is, so that we can go.
Okay.
Kentaro.
So someone will have to make. He talks fairly fast about what he is. Does anybody have geology?
No.
We have military
Or
training.
0G?
It's weird because I was going to take planetary, like geology and planetary, and I was like, no, psychology would be fine.
Does anybody have 0G?
Military training.
Nope.
Okay.
Is that all you have?
Athletics and firearms.
So, someone give me an intelligence roll to who's going to be navigating based on his
I've got
instructions.
37 and lag.
I got much less than
I have
that.
29.
Yeah, we're
All right then.
Yeah,
You're in charge.
We ain't smart.
Do you want me to do disadvantage?
No, he is instructing you.
All right, 15
Okay.
under 37.
Are you just using Discord for that, or do you have a dice app?
It's the Google Dice app.
Oh, there's a Google dice app.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it doesn't just roll d6s now. You can get it to roll anything,
Oh.
Yep.
and it's pretty interactive. You just tap on the screen or some level.
Nice. So you go through, and I assume all three of you are sticking together.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, you don't. We're a squad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cam's already freaked out once.
Right.
I'm just like trailing behind, just scared shitless right now. Like,
It's fun. We've been on bug hunts before. It's no big deal.
Ride together, die together.
Just
I'm
follow.
too pretty to
follow
die.
Okay.
You sure are, Cam. You sure are.
So you get further into the mine, and you begin to see more and more smaller tunnels and like cracks in the wall that seem to go like the whole thing seems to be more honeycombed. Of course, you're not geologists, so you don't know if this is just how asteroids look on the inside or if this is unusual in some way. But you eventually find Kentaro is in one. He actually had his lights turned off, but as soon as he detected you, saw your lights, he turned his on. And he's like, "Oh, thank God, you're here."
All right. You say you've got a personnel missing?
Yeah, Jerome.
All right. We're going to escort you back to the airlock. I need you to follow my instructions exactly, all right? We're going to keep you safe.
Mhm.
We're just going to walk him back to the airlock.
Yeah.
I figure we do this one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's that big a space. It's not like...
Well, we're going to get fucking lost if we go after those other two dudes. We know where Kentaro is. We know he had a biohazard in his room.
The mine is. I mean, it's a fairly large mine. And there's lots of unexplored tunnels.
Can I
and stuff.
Sure.
use the bioscanner through his suit, or is that something that we got to get him back to
Oh,
the
you'd be at
airlock?
disadvantage with the suit on.
I say we just walk him back to the airlock.
It's
We can
fine.
do the same thing as Rosa.
Yeah, and he'll know you're scanning them if that matters. But yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter. We'll
Yeah.
scan everybody.
yeah,
Yeah, we're just being
Well,
consistent.
you will. Yeah, but yeah.
No, we'll just tell him we have.
Yeah. So you walk him back. Since you got there, you made your roll. You can get back, no problem. And you have him. You all get in the airlock, and Kentaro goes to open up the inner airlock as you, I assume, stop him.
Yeah,
Need
we
you-
stop him. I'm like, hang on. We did this to your pal Rosa. I need you to take off your vac suit so we can make sure you're okay,
Okay.
and then you can go back in.
Okay. So,
And if you want to get on the comm there and ask your friend Rosa to confirm, she'll tell you it's no big deal. Just take your vac suit off and you'll be fine.
okay. So, he's like, "Why? I was just there. Jerome was the one who got disappeared. Why do I need to?"
Standard
Procedure
protocol.
thing. We need to make sure you're perfectly healthy when you enter the base. It's like when you go see the psych, they take your blood pressure to make sure you're still alive. You're just following by the book.
Okay.
10-second scan or 10 hours of paperwork, your choice.
Okay. Fucking paperwork. Yeah, that does it. Yeah. So he takes off his suit. I assume he's doing all the work. You're not helping.
Absolutely, we don't want to touch him.
Yeah, we're not touching anybody.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. He is sweating a thin sheen of yellow goo.
All right, so we're going to switch to internal comms anyway. Internal comms, like just us.
Yeah.
You want to ice this guy? How do you want to do this?
I mean,
He's watching you as you just all three stand
Well,
and
he's
look
the
at
only one not wearing a vac suit.
Yeah.
Where you just open the door.
All right, yeah, let's...
That's all going to make more stress checks for y'all.
It's fine, it's Marines. This is what we get paid to do.
I mean, it's paid, like, It's,
No.
That's
hey, if we're employees of a corporation, they'll value our cost-effective choices.
I'm just saying, you all have to make peer checks for that.
I'm gonna pull out my trank gun, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, looks like you got a pretty nasty flu. I'm our squad's doctor. I'm gonna give you something to feel good before you go back in. Okay?"
You ain't tracking me. He like lunges to attack.
All right, let's light him up.
So everyone make a speed check. If you make a base speed check, you'll go before he does.
I do not.
Okay.
I also do not.
Yeah.
I got a 58.
So
I failed my speed check.
All right. So he's going first, and he is going to make a strength check to grab your trank gun. Actually, no. He's just going to make a strength check. He'll try and grab this trank gun from you. So
sure, that's the most deadly thing we have.
That's the only weapon. That was the first weapon that was raised at him. So yeah. He's like, "Don't shoot me with that." Let's see here, and
is that opposed or?
It is opposed. He does succeed on his.
So do I make a strength check to oppose him?
Yeah, blackjack rules is.
Mm-hmm. Do I use my military training to hold on to my weapon?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What did he get?
44. That is a critical success.
Okay. Well, I can't beat a critical success.
You can if you also get a critical success.
No, I can't. I got a 25.
Okay. In that case, he grabs it and knocks you down and jumps over to the inner airlock and hits the button. So the door starts up.
We can't lock it? Because my intention was to have the staff inside lock it and only open it when we told
Well, you didn't say that to them, so...
I'm pretty sure I said only let us back in.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, you did. So he goes over and hits it, and it does not open, so he knows that now.
Okay.
So he...
Unloaded to his back.
Yeah, light him up, friends.
you can both make attack rolls.
Can I just open the airlock?
The
outdoor one. He's not wearing a vac suit.
Mm-hmm. You sure can.
You sure can, Spaceman.
I don't have a gun besides a nail gun. and I'd
It'll
rather
take you
not.
2 turns to do that, because you have to go over the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards that.
So if you make a 0G check, or an athletics check, you can do it this round. Otherwise, it'll take you 2 rounds to do.
I'm untrained in that, so that'd just be my speed.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Is that a critical fail or just
No.
96? Yeah. So he sees you going over to that. So
69.
yeah,
So
nice.
he's got one round
so-
before he gets
So
flushed
I got
out.
a 27 out of a lot to hit him because I'm good with guns.
Okay.
So 4d10 damage is the damage from my
Yep.
SMG.
Mhm.
Okay. 32.
32 damage. All right.
Damn.
Shit. He takes a lot of damage. And he's not doing so well.
Is there something like shock in this game for taking a bunch of damage at once? Asking for both us and him.
Yeah, he basically, that counts 2 hits. Yeah. He goes down and he'll have to make a body check to not get knocked down. It rolls a 72, but for some reason he has advantage.
Why is it drops?
I don't know.
I think the
But he still fails, so he's knocked down. But he's not dead yet. So, new round.
don't I get to go?
Oh, sorry. No, you fought back. You tried to get keep the gun away from him.
Oh, I
So
could.
that's not like a reaction.
That was an action.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking of Delta Green.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's that granular. Like,
Yeah. All right, yeah, you can.
Then I'm going to use my line gun to stake this motherfucker.
Do you get an advantage because he's prone?
He's prone?
Yeah.
I knocked him down.
So I get an 8.
Okay. Yeah. He will get a chance to resist, because that's
You to resist gunfire?
he has his own armor save, too.
Okay.
Because he's a monster.
And nope, he does not. So he does go down.
I don't impale him, but I do 3d10 damage.
So yeah, he's seemingly dead. Do you keep trying to open the? You're at the button for the airlock. Are you going to push it, or are you going to? What are you going to do now? He's on the ground, impaled.
I mean,
I'm going to scan
He
him.
stopped moving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the hand on the button
Yeah,
and
I'm
kind of
going
just
to
like
scan him, and if he keeps
Look.
moving, you flush him.
yeah, like
Okay.
I'm ready at the earliest twitch of just like all right,
Okay.
fuck
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
he
Give
didn't go
me.
down when I emptied a
Yeah.
bunch of rounds into him, so I don't know if
Oh yeah, everyone, give me another fear save, because holy shit, that was intense.
that sure was intense. Nope.
I finally make something.
Hey,
All right, no stress.
I make it, yeah.
Okay.
I fail.
All right, 1 stress.
Okay.
Sorry, Hassan, it's just about, or Lawrence, it's just about
I just hate to waste bullets.
So I want to use biology then in my medical scanner to see like if we can figure out 1, if he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me a roll.
2, what's wrong with him? I got a 26 out of 40 something.
There still seem to be life signs.
Okay.
Oh no.
So this could be some kind of parasitic thing.
But it's complex, and it's an unknown pattern. Like, his body is changing rapidly.
Do we have any source of fire out here?
I have frag grenades. That's about it.
In an airlock.
Yeah.
It's going to be real.
Could I do
Not good.
anything with the drill machinery to cause fire?
You're in the airlock. You'd have to go in the other room.
Okay.
If you dragged him out into either side of the airlock, there would be drilling machinery to use. There's drilling machinery all over the place.
Yeah. Cam, can you rig one of these machines to burn him up?
Yep, I'm gonna open the airlock,
Which side?
the one to the outside,
Okay.
and then start just rigging machinery to
All right, so you
cause-
push the airlock button. Are you doing the emergency, or you're going to let pull all the air out? So, like...
just pull the air
Yeah,
out.
let the air out first.
All right, so you're waiting with him. That's
Yeah,
all
we're
the air.
waiting in here.
Yeah.
Guns pointed at him. See if he moves.
Yeah. At that point, by the time the air is all sucked out, and you push the button, so that he's not immediately sucked out, obviously. His body, you all watch him. It starts sort of deflating, and then it starts melting rapidly into a pool of yellow goo. And so everyone give me a, your sanity save.
I feel like we're probably not going to find the missing cord.
I feel like they might be gone.
I do not make that.
Nope.
I make it.
All right.
I get
So-
an 18.
Fuck yeah.
If you make it, it's 1 stress. If you fail, it is 3 stress. Because holy shit, he just turned into fucking goo. And that goo.
And that,
is-
so it's not a panic. When people panic, we have to do things.
yeah, you have to do things. That's critically failing a thing, or if somebody dies, or this was. Let's see here. Yeah, if someone else panics, you'll have to make a panic check. If you,
Fear safe.
yeah,
Pretty safe.
no, there's also panic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you lost half your health in one hit, rolling a critical failure.
Oh, so that's the shock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's multiple instances of you having to roll.
Half your current, not half your maximum.
No, half your max. So if your max hit points was 90 and you took 45 damage or more in one
So
hit.
it's half your max, not half your current then.
Yeah.
So you don't get more susceptible to it as you start to die.
Basically.
Okay.
See another crew member die. Yeah. So, anyways, the yellow goo starts floating away into the mine tunnel itself. And yeah.
Like under its own propulsion. Like.
It kind of is no longer. Well, you're in an asteroid.
Well, I was just wondering if it just sort of like ran off.
I have
Yeah,
a
does it float
hand
away
as
with
it's-
purpose? Or
Like, is it like T-1000ing out of here? Or is
It
it
seems to be propelled initially by just like the rapid change in his body.
Okay.
It just kind of like.
Okay.
So I have a hand welder. Can I attempt to use that on it as it passes?
Sure. Well, it's like going away from you, but you can lean in with a hand
feels
welder.
like just see if you can torch it a little bit.
Pretty much. Like,
It's
does
not-
fire work? Because it
Yeah, go
would
for it.
have
Test
the...
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll combat with plus 10 for military training.
22, crit success.
Yeah, let's see.
Good welding.
I thought that was going to be an Aaron move, but I'm really proud of you.
Aww.
Actually, it does not seem to be particularly vulnerable to it.
It's not flammable.
Oh, no.
It's not flammable.
God
So would you
damn
say
it,
it's
flamethrower.
inflammable?
It starts to bubble a little bit. Like, it does have some reaction to the heat, but it does not, like, disintegrate or evaporate.
What do we have on the
Rocks on,
ship
everyone leave.
that's going to be able to flood this place? Okay, so my next question is, is there any of that yellow stuff left on the suit?
Yeah, they're trace elements.
Okay, let's collect that.
It looks like he was sweating the yellow goo in his suit quite a bit. Actually, there's a bit of residue.
Let's select. Yeah, let's. Can we just like fit the back suit back together so that it has a seal again?
Mm-hmm.
And let's take it back inside and figure out where Giovanni is.
Actually, Lawrence, roll basically a luck check, so 50% or lower.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. So the some of your bullets ricocheted into the suit.
Okay,
Sorry,
so we
perforated
can seal it.
chief.
Yeah.
That's fine. We've got shit in these quarters. All right,
Yeah.
let's have them let us back inside.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to assume the 3 crewmen that we don't have are just dead. There's no reason to continue looking for them. Now we need to figure out how we're going to clean out the mine.
Well, Kintara's dead.
Well, we know Kintaro's dead. I'm just going to
Jerome and Mike
assume Jerome and Mike are dead.
All right, so somebody's like, so what the hell happened out there? The cameras are... I couldn't quite tell what was going on.
What do we just want to tell them some kind of biohazard?
Yeah.
It's a biohazard. We need to come back in so we can get more specifics on it so we can figure out how to keep the rest of you safe.
What? What the fuck is going on? Why is there a biohazard here?
So we're here to
You
find
see
out.
this sometimes in asteroids. They go around places, get all kinds of weird stuff picked up. We just want to make sure the crew doesn't get infected. You just let us back in. We want to talk to Dr. Giovanni, get this sorted out, get you all off this rock.
All right. Yeah, fucking talk to Giovanni. All right, so they let you in.
So what is Giovanni a doctor of? Is he a medical doctor?
He is
Geologist.
a geologist.
He's a geologist. That's right. Sorry. Thanks. I didn't write that down.
But if anybody has data on whatever the hell
He's Giovanni the geologist?
He is
Okay.
Giovanni.
Thanks,
Dr.
Giovanni.
Ethan Giovanni. So
is he good at worms here? Is this the lead up to that one Godzilla movie?
Oh, no.
What's the character name, Giovanni?
It was Ethan.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because the characters in Godzilla are so memorable. How could I forget the name? Ethan.
How could you forget early stage Kiryu and early stage Majima?
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare.
How dare.
Okay, yeah. So, were they digging in new areas? Did they pop something open?
I'm sure he's got tons of data, either consciously or unconsciously, that we can figure out what the fuck's going on.
All right, so you get to you start walking back from the mine entrance into the workspace towards the airlock to docking bay 1, where the Heracles is docked, Giovanni's research ship, and the but when you get there, it is locked. And when you push the button to open it, it says locked. Access code needed.
I have a lockpick set.
I'm just going to hail Giovanni real quick through comms and be like, hey, bud, what's up?
And a laser cutter.
Okay.
One and the other.
There is no reply.
All right, Cam, get it open.
lockpick set, which would be what?
Can I assist?
Yeah,
so
we
you have a
both have
lockpick
a
set too.
set.
I have also electronic tools.
Do you have...
Oh, I don't have that, so you should definitely do it then.
I don't know.
Well, you could just loan
I can just give it to you.
Cameron. Yeah, like the equipment.
Pretty stupid though, so it's probably one.
Well, we're all pretty dumb.
You can use
Except
heavy
for
machinery
Fergus.
as your skill,
Oh yeah, I can.
and then advantage because you have the lockpick.
Sweet. So I need less than a 39. That is a 67, and the other one is a 68. Well, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
I do have a laser cutter though,
I think
and a
you-
welder.
I think you might have to cut it open, Cam.
Yeah, he probably locked it real good.
Yo,
All right.
I'm gonna start the laser cutter. If that
Okay,
doesn't
it's
work, I'm
enough to
fucking
hack this
unwelding
shit.
this door.
Laser cutter, you don't have to roll unless
They
you're
don't
trying to
even
do it
fucking
like
update
super
the
quickly.
door
It's,
itself.
it's just a rote action, like it's putting on your equipment or whatever. It's just
Sweet.
cutting.
It just
through-
takes time.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
get
like-
on the comms to Sonia and be like, "Hey, you got any way to keep the Heracles from leaving?"
The docking bay is closed. He doesn't have access. He doesn't. His ship doesn't have the. Shouldn't be able to open the docking bay doors
Okay.
from that's from the master terminal here.
Can you use the station comms to patch me through to the Steinberg, please?
Yeah.
Captain Steiner, this is First Lieutenant Morin.
Oh yes. Hi.
Do we have onboard weaponry?
The Steinberg does. There actually is a way to roll up ships and stuff like that.
Well, I don't really care what the weaponry is. I'm going to be like, Dr. Steiner...
It has a few weapons for. Let's see here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just roll these 6.
we have a reason to believe there's a contaminated vessel in the other docking bay.
There's an autocannon on
If
this.
it attempts to leave without our authorization, could you please shoot it down?
Why?
Say yes, Captain.
We think that there may be a hostile actor on board.
What kind of hostile actor?
We found some stuff that's going to need a hell of a lot of cleanup in this mine, and we have reason to believe that there is malicious compliance with that material in the form of Dr. Giovanni.
All right, if it is absolutely necessary to protect.
This stuff looks bad, sir. I don't think we want to getting off of with his ship.
All right, so okay. Yeah, sure. But we will. This station is now quarantined until this situation has been resolved. So
Understood, sir.
yeah, we will put down lockdown protocols on the Steinberg. In fact, well, I can't really take it out. That it would be against protocol too, because we're still loading. The automated loading procedure is still going on. So, but we're going to suspend that right now. So,
Can you have somebody go down there and check it, sir? We're seeing some kind of weird yellow goo.
well, Docking Bay 1 and Docking Bay 2 are not connected.
Just can you check the materials? I'd rather be safe than sorry.
We'll just keep them quarantined. You can check on that. There's no rush. The cargo bay of the Steinberg is locked, so we'll wait for you to check it. Sure.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
I will add that to my list of
Yeah.
activities.
Yes, yeah. Good job there, Lieutenant. There may be a promotion in there, especially if you can get some good samples of whatever this threat is. Especially if it's R&D pays top. There's a lot of promotion, a lot of credits in that for really good biological samples.
I'm thinking the station's probably going to be a write-off, sir, but I think we can torch it and get you some samples.
Well, okay, sure.
We have most of the personnel secured. We're going to get them locked down and
All right.
get this taken care of.
So you start cutting the door to Docking Bay 1. But then, let's see here. A new voice comes on comms. Hey, has anybody seen Sonia?
Oh, we were just talking about it.
Fuck. Where,
Oh, it's been like 30 minutes now to cut through the door. Like,
Sure.
I'm going to hail Sonia. Hey, Sonia?
There's no reply.
Fuck. Okay. You stay here.
She went to the washroom, I think.
If
A voice comes
if
on
he
the-
does anything crazy, light him the fuck up.
You got it.
I'm gonna go to Yeah, I'm gonna go check the washroom to look for Sonia.
Okay, so you're going to the washroom. You're cutting.
I'm going to stand guard over.
Okay.
Yeah, so if that pops open and there's like a monster inside,
Yeah.
We'll do our
to light it
best.
up.
We'll do our best.
Just like humming a tune as I work.
I've got HUDs and they've got cams, so I can see what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can.
I've got cams. Do any of you have HUD?
I have. Yeah, it's part of my stand guard.
Okay, so you can see what I'm doing,
I do.
which I'm sure will be important for the panic state I'm about to endure.
Yeah, you walk through. The way to the washrooms is through the quarters. You can hear Blood Skull, the opening song on loop.
Well, we did have him leave immediately, so that's fine.
Behind you, you can see the mess hall. You hear a plaintive meow.
Prince.
Yeah, coming from behind you.
Nice.
But the lights are flickering. And go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
That's okay. I've got quite a bit of intellect. 13 out of 37.
All right, so you hear because I assume I mean you're in your back suit. Are you in back suit or body or combat armor?
I have a hazard suit.
Oh, so you have the hazard suit on, but you can still hear stuff going on because this area has atmosphere and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight scraping sound above you. Behind, and you look up, you see the ceiling tiles, but you remember that you look behind you, there's a ladder leading up into a crawl space, vent area above you.
Okay. Fuck, I don't want to crawl
You
into it.
look, actually, as you look closer, because you didn't make it, you notice one of the ceiling tiles has been pulled back.
That's not where the ladder was?
Nope, this one is just in front of you, actually.
Fuck. So, I'm gonna radio, Cam and Lawrence and be like, so, any crew you see, possible vectors, keep your goddamn suits on. I would like to lock out of this with all of us.
Got it, Lieutenant.
Copy
The
that.
good news is I still know where the cat is. So I'm gonna give Prince some scritches and be like,
Well, it's, Prince, you just heard Prince. He's in the mess hall, which is behind you.
I'm
You're in
gonna
the,
go to the mess
basically
hall and find the
like
cat.
mess hall, crew quarters, washroom. You're here,
I'm gonna go one room back.
so you're retreating towards
Doubling back to
I'm gonna
find the
go
cat.
one more back to
Okay.
find the cat, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
like
So you retreat.
with my cat to person abilities, psychology. I'm gonna go
All
to
right.
Prince.
So you go to the
I
mess
need
hall.
you to go somewhere safe.
You go to the mess hall. It's there's an automated kitchen unit. There is a cardboard box bed there with food and water bowls. There is also a cassette left out on the table, and there is a hydroponic garden connected to the vents. A rota is pinned to the wall next to it with different crew members tasked with the garden's upkeep each month. You notice Mike's name is the last name on the list,
Yep.
and the plants are beginning to wilt.
Yep.
But Prince is in his box, and he is meowing at you.
Okay. Where is somewhere safe I can put Prince?
I don't know. Are you looking for places here? Or are you going to pick up Prince and take him somewhere else?
I'm gonna pick up Prince and I'm gonna take him somewhere. else.
Okay.
He is our cat now.
Do
Yeah.
they have cryopods in this place?
You have them on your ship. They don't have them here because this is a base, not a ship. So they wouldn't need cryopods.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back to the airlock for our ship.
You could probably take like a box of rations and make like a makeshift
Yeah,
little.
and I'm gonna make a little.
Well, he does have a cardboard box bed. You could just
Yeah,
pick
I'm
up
just gonna pick up the. I'm just gonna make, and I'm gonna put him in the airlock and be like, "All right, Prince, don't open the door for anyone but us."
Okay, well, you pick him up in the cardboard box bed. He's quite fine with that. He purrs a little bit. I assume you pet the cat.
Of course,
He meows very softly, and then you walk him out of the mess hall towards the quarters, and you notice his body language gets more tense.
not towards the quarters.
Well, that's the only way to your airlock.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna sit him down and I'm gonna look at him straight in the eyes and be like, I need you to hide somewhere. And then I'm gonna crawl up into the fucking vent system.
Okay. So
That's the only way this goes.
he just disappears. He goes somewhere.
I believe in him.
Um,
We know it can bind with person DNA, but
you
not
go
human
up.
DNA.
You
That's right.
You climb up into the vents.
Mhm.
And yeah, give me another intelligence roll.
The rule says you shouldn't have climbed up.
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Well,
You
but
worked
I
it
mean,
out.
come on. Like, I'm not going to be able
It's
to...
very cramped in here. It would be hard to, you're gonna have to actually put something in front
critical
of it.
success.
Okay. So when you're going up in the vents, are you going up hands first, or are you like putting a weapon in front of
Gun
you?
first.
Which gun?
The line gun.
Okay.
The only gun.
The rigging gun.
Yeah, the riveter or whatever it is.
The rigging gun.
Yep.
Yeah, which has one shot.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
all you need. 310 impale.
It
It's
is
fine.
going to be very awkward to reload that in the vent. So you put the gun up and you pull yourself up, and then you critically succeed on that. So there is dust, particulates floating around in the air, and then you notice that something pushes them. There is an invisible shape pushing the particulates, and it is very slow at first, but then somehow you just kind of see enough. There's enough of this particulates that you can see a shape, almost liquid shape, but the particulates are clinging to it just enough that you can see it is moving and shifting, and oh shit, it's moving really fast.
So, like, whatever it is invisible?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you have to react. First, give me a sanity save, because
Yeah.
invisible alien.
It's fine.
It is fine.
Oh, I get another 11.
Okay. So yeah, you're fine. And in fact, you reduce stress by 1.
Excellent. I am nonplussed with any of these situations.
Apparently, yeah, but you need to choose what are you going to do. You're going to, get out of the vent, or are you going to just take a shot at it?
Well, I guess we need to figure out at some point if we can hurt it, so I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
That's the
Give
spirit.
me a attack roll.
It's my military training. And
Yep.
my plus 5, so 40 for 54.
Mm-hmm.
I just fail 58.
All right. And possibly, because again, you quickly succeed. And in this particular event, there's enough for you to see it. It just pushes itself out of the way. It has no solid shape. It is liquid almost. But
So is it like T-1000, like going like that kind of thing?
and then it is going to do a thing.
Of course it's going to do a thing.
It is going to claw, bite. And that is a 2. So that definitely would hit you. And you're going to have disadvantage trying to... you can get an armor save on it.
Okay.
Actually, armor save wouldn't have a disadvantage. Yeah, so you can just give me an armor save.
Okay. Well, I get 33, which is under 45.
Okay. So it savages your hazard suit. It is compromised now, but you don't take any damage. And then you fall out of the vent. Your line gun is back up in the vent. Because, again, narrow vent. Actually, I could say you could fell to the floor with you. So it's on the ground. It's not in your hands.
Excellent.
So you two were cutting.
Yep.
And then suddenly the lieutenant's cam suddenly gets... Yeah,
I don't
weapon
have the-
discharge.
I have the cam.
I
Yeah.
don't. I'm
Okay,
just
yeah.
cutting
Yep.
along.
You're actually, you just finish when the alert goes off. Weapon discharge detected.
Lieutenant's in trouble. I gotta go help.
And then the cam just is very
Yeah.
shaky as she falls out of the vent. So I assume you're going to be running.
You good here?
Yep.
All right. I'll head off towards the lieutenant's last.
All right, you can give me speed check.
Speed.
Athletics?
Yeah,
I
that.
have athletics.
Yeah, then that would definitely work.
Yes. 17.
So you'll get there next round because again, that's not a huge amount of space, and you're fucking parkouring over that shit. And
Sliding over cars while you shoot.
Yeah. Well, or mining equipment, really. So
Mining cars, right?
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. New round. Give me a speed check if you want to go before it does.
I feel like I want to go before it does.
You probably do.
I get 39, and my speed is 31. I just barely failed.
All right. It's going to do the thing again.
Why does it always want to do the thing?
It rolls a crit failure, though, so...
Thank God.
The shittiest of the things.
This momentum carries it forward into pipes, breaking the fire suppression system. The entire room fills up with smoke and debris.
Well, it's good, because then we can see these here.
You are, yeah. Well, can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Can you see with there's smoke all around you?
Well,
Okay.
if it's distorted, the same way it was.
This is
Not
probably the good time to use the
So
Yeah,
you don't
or
see
the good time to use the IR.
You no longer see it because it's smoke filled room.
Okay. That's fine.
Your line gun is on the floor next to you.
Dude.
You're on your back. You fell on there. Yeah, you don't take any damage from that. Your hazard suit is compromised, so it no longer protects you against environmental hazards. But the systems still work, like comms.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the gun. I don't have time to Can I reload it and move a little bit? Like, I'm not trying to move fast.
You can. Well, you're already on the ground, so you could get up and reload it,
All right, I'm gonna.
or
get
you
up and-
could crawl and reload it a couple of feet. But
Yeah, I'll crawl and reload it.
Okay, so
So I'm just kind of like pushing myself back towards where I know the other Marine is going to be coming from.
let's see here. So you do that. Go ahead and give me. I don't think they have a. I assume you're trying to be like sneaky when you're doing this.
No,
You're just being fast.
yeah. I'm just going to reload it.
Reloading and then crawling a little bit.
Yeah.
That makes noise too.
'Cause- yeah, well, I mean, I assume it's going to know where I am. I have no pretensions towards stuff.
Okay, so
Who knows how to detect stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I mean, if it's based on sight, it's going to have a hard time finding me. But if it has other senses, like the smoke isn't going to matter. So, like, me trying to be quiet, it's not a big deal.
So let's see.
We're mag boots and vac suits. Who fucking cares?
Sure. Yeah. That's true.
Oh, okay, so attacking is actually a combat check versus the armor save, and so that's the opposed check.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll do that right
We
now.
know that for next time.
So you reload it, chunk, and you crawl a few feet. Are you crawling towards the washroom or towards the workspace?
Towards whatever direction that Lawrence is going to be coming from.
Workspace.
Okay, workspace.
The washroom's a dead end. Like, it's just washroom, so that's the end of that section. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, crit failed, so it doesn't. Yeah. New round. Lawrence, you get to choose. We'll keep the same initiative, so just give me a speed check to see if you go before or after the thing.
After.
Okay.
Almost certainly.
All right. So let's see here. It does something. You don't know.
Okay.
You just see a smoke-filled room.
Well,
you get towards the workspace and you can see smoke filling it up.
yeah, as soon as I see the smoke, I'm going to flip on my IR goggles.
Okay. Oh, yeah, by our goggles. So you pick up the lieutenant crawling on the ground just as she finishes reloading her rigging gun. Nothing else is visible in infrared. That is particularly. Actually, no. You see a little blur. It's very tiny, almost cat size, perhaps.
Ah, okay. Probably won't.
So yeah, don't shoot at that.
Hadn't planned on it.
What? So it does something. You stopped and activated that infrared. So that's your turn. Sticky paws. What are you gonna do?
I guess try and figure out where it is. Is there a role for that? Or should we just do intelligence?
Intelligence with disadvantage because of the smoke.
Okay. 24 out of 37.
Was that the worst of the two rolls? Oh, okay.
Unless, I mean, the other one was lower.
Okay,
This one is higher, but
Yeah.
succeeds.
All right, yeah, but yeah, good job. It You suddenly think this creature is acting like an ambush predator. It's probably going to prefer hit-and-run tactics. So
it's either back in the vents or it's going to run into the washroom or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know how the vents are linked up either.
Well, yeah, but it's going to be not in the same space as us.
Yeah, you don't think it's there. So
That confirms what his face was saying, because he was like, his friend was there, and then he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So, Cameron, you're there at Docking Bay 1. Mm-hmm. You just cut the door open.
Yep.
You're just on guard duty. And you're suddenly hailed by the Heracles. The ship, research ship.
Yep.
It says,
I answer.
Who's there?
This is part of the security team sent here to see what's happening with everyone missing.
Oh.
This is Colonel Cameron.
Oh, I see. Are you missing?
No.
Do you...
Sir, could you please come outside of your ship?
my work is very important.
I'm very interested in your work. Could you please come outside of your ship?
You're interested in my work?
Definitely.
I see you have an... what kind of gun do you have?
I have a nail gun.
Yeah. Why do you have a nasty weapon like that?
You can see I have many tools. This is just part of my normal kit. I use them to fix machinery or repair things.
There's nothing to fix here.
I don't want to fix anything. I want to talk to you about your work.
Leave it outside.
Don't want to do that.
Well, then my work is very important and very delicate.
Alright, I'll leave the nail gun.
Okay. The door to the Heracles opens.
Cool. I'll walk inside,
Okay.
just being hyper aware.
All right, so let's see. The interior of the ship is sleek, white, and clean. It contains all the usual amenities, but as you walk, so you continue walking in the ship. That's what you see.
Yeah, I mean, I have my comms on as open broadcasting, so
Well, yeah, and we can see Cam's cams.
so
Yeah. As you walk in, the door to the washroom is open, and you can see it's been violently destroyed. There's a crowbar on the floor, the mirror's been smashed, and somebody was pretty angry in here. As you get closer, you can see most of the ship has been a large inside of a cargo space. They have a research lab set up in there, and the science lab. You can see a cassette recorder. And a cassette on it, and then there is a microscope. But
There's a cassette in the mess hall.
and then there is Dr. Giovanni.
how's he looking?
He is standing there, silent, smiling. So, have you seen?
So there's been a biohazard on this base.
Their biohazard or enlightenment.
Enlightenment, sure. I'm going to pull out my med scanner and just do a quick scan of him.
Yeah, he is heavily infected. He starts walking towards you.
So I'm going to have to ask you to stop where you are.
You must also be enlightened.
Ken, you gotta get out of there.
Intelligence is a curse.
I'm going to start backing up.
Okay. No. It is a pure creature. It is better than us, and we should all attain to be it. We can become it. We can become something new. We can transcend. He starts running towards you.
I take out my crowbar.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a combat roll.
Time to beat a doctor.
Yep.
Oh no.
That is a success.
Okay. What did you get?
35.
35. He fails. So you bash him on the head with a crowbar. He bleeds yellow goo. And let's see here. He is staggered, but he is not quite dead. So, give me a speed check if you want to go first.
That is a 10?
Mm-hmm. So you get to go again.
Cool. Do we want him alive?
No.
Nah.
I assume, you two are running towards.
Yeah, I was gonna get
Yeah.
Lieutenant out.
I'm gonna grab that cassette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna...
once you get to the lab, you can. The cassette in the
I'm
mess
gonna grab this cassette in the mess hall, and I'm gonna grab the cat.
Okay. That'll take you a second. So, are you gonna wait for the lieutenant to do that, or are you just gonna run straight?
I'm just on guard while...
Okay. Well, so you're guarding that. All right.
I'm
So,
gonna throw you the cassette.
all right. So, Cameron,
I'm gonna
attack,
just
bash again.
stay with the
Stay the course.
old faithful. That's an 11 crit success.
Holy shit! Well, if he also rolls an 11, he does not. He did succeed, but he didn't roll a crit. So, he goes down.
God
You
damn
crushed
it.
his skull open. Give me a fear save, because holy shit, you got attacked by a scary person.
Scary man.
That is a fail.
Alright, you gain 1 stress.
Stress only starts to matter when we panic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm just looking at my crowbar like it's now just heavily faded and just drop it on the floor.
You notice he had a scalpel in his hand?
Nope.
That could have been nasty.
Yep. So, there was a cassette there. And...
Yeah, target has been neutralized as I'm just looking at the crowbar goop. I'm like,
there's also a terminal with some notes on it.
Definitely gonna just start looking at all the shit.
Alright, do you have biology?
No, but
Okay.
my camera would show.
Okay. So you find Prince again. You find the cassette.
Yep.
And,
Alright, so we're gonna pile into this ship.
okay.
And I'm gonna be like, alright, so here's division of labor. VIP.
Yeah. That's
Cam-
Prince is the VIP.
Figure out a way that we can, flood fucking all of this shit with fire, because we're never gonna get a handle on
Yeah,
this
I have
place.
scavenging and heavy machinery. Surely I can make something destructive with that.
Something that's gonna just, fuck this place up.
You-
Yeah, I say we undock and just bombard the asteroid.
I'm gonna look at these notes real quick to see if they have any helpful information on them.
Okay. Give me a xenobiology check. Or do you have that?
I have biology.
Alright, you can give me biology.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start going through making,
You can make sure you won't get all the information, but you'll get some very useful information to succeed.
making everything start overloading to critical
okay.
heat.
44 under 47.
Oh, critical success. Alright. You can play the 2 cassettes. So we'll do that. So you check the first one, and it's music. The one you found in the mess hall is just labeled Sonia, and it just has her mixtape. So,
That's sad.
yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Then the other cassette, the one you found in the Heracles, it's Dr. E. Giovanni log EXO 119. And initial reports confirmed. Subject appears to be biochemical in nature. Place of origin suggests medical use, although that's not much of a theory. Disappearance of worker 7709, likely unrelated. Click, possible negative reaction to water? Not yet clear. I'll follow this up in the morning. Click, initial positive results on the substance medical properties. Whether it's possible to control its effects on our biology, what is essentially alien biology, is currently inconclusive. Click, it's incredible, truly incredible. A rate of healing beyond anything. It's almost as if it's replacing cells entirely, rewriting the body at the molecular level based on some, like a cocoon, how the creature is broken down and then remade. Click, if anyone finds this, please, don't touch it. Don't come.
So it's not that the yellow goo, floated away. It's that, that dude turned into a new one of them.
Yeah.
So we have at least 2.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
are there sprinklers on this place?
there is. There's a fire suppression system, which is
Like A-line?
yeah. It's more like that. There is water, though, of course. There are water tanks, and you can rig up.
Is there a way you can work up a way to... Oh, what was in the washroom?
So as you're doing this, the radio comes on again. It's a worker you haven't met yet, so you don't know who the voice is. Saying, "Where's the sheriff? Fuck." Hey, security team. I know none of you. We hold up in one of the rooms in the mining tunnel. We thought we could just seal ourselves in. The sheriff went out to get back out supplies real quick, and he's gone. It's just let's see here. It's just me, Dana, Morgan, Ray, and Rosa. And I guess and the cat. No, the cat's not with us. I don't know what happened. I'm Dana.
Nice to meet you, Dana. I'm First Lieutenant Claire Morin. Do you have any source of water near you?
We have some in our suits, enough for another day. We're out in the actual mine in the vacuum section. The sheriff was going to get us more food and water, but the
stay there. Mm-hmm. The sheriff comes back. Don't let him anywhere near you.
Oh shit! So
here's my theory. Let's go to the washroom. Mm-hmm. See if Sonia's in the showers, because if so, maybe she's okay. And then Cam, figure out a way that we can weaponize water.
Yep.
Because
I want to try it on one of these things, and if it doesn't work, then we're just going to get the fuck out of here. Blow the shit up.
What was your other question earlier about trying to rig something while...
I was just like, rig base to explode, so
okay.
Just...
Yeah, give me heavy machinery
damage.
check.
That is a 91, not
okay.
like...
Well, you get something for something. The base does have a generator in the workspace room, and if you... sabotage cause that to overload, which you wouldn't even have to make a check to, but it would cause it would explode enough to bring down the workspace, and the workspace is the central main hub of the base. If you take down the workspace, then nothing can get in or out. It's like docking bays, then the workspace, and then the workspace leads on the rest of it. So that's a choke point. So
I think it's our job to make some kind of water cannon or some kind of flooding thing just to see if we can attack these things with water. Mm-hmm. And if that doesn't work, then the crew is unsalvageable.
If I have heavy machinery, can I use engineering untrained?
It'll be at a disadvantage, but yeah, you can.
Just to try and see if I can't weaponize water somehow.
You wouldn't even like heavy machine. Sorry,
I'm pretty smart. Can I help?
Yeah, you can assist. So. First off, you're all three of you are at the Heracles, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have the cat with you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the cat is quite nervous. Well, actually, no, he seems to be at ease a little bit. And are you taking the cat with you as you go towards the washroom?
Wait, what should we do with the VIP?
I feel like we should just leave him somewhere safe.
All right.
I mean, I understand that he's useful as a canary, but...
Yeah. I think we should just stow him somewhere and put water near him.
I'll say you brought the food bowl and the water bowl.
Yeah, we have all
Well, I'm thinking like... Oh, okay, so we have what's-his-face's body here. Can we just start dousing it with water?
Yeah.
Because it's got the goo on it, right?
It does. He's heavily gooed.
Yeah, let's just start throwing water on it.
Good idea.
Good.
You are the smart one.
Good thinking, Lieutenant.
Mm-hmm. We don't even know to go anywhere dangerous to test this theory.
If nothing happens, we just leave.
We just let those poor people die.
You mean they were already dead? They were definitely already dead.
It's like one of those brain-eating parasites. You die, and then we just wait for your body to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely reacts negatively to water. So it's reverting around it, and it seems to dilute it or like turn it into a diluted yellow mixture. You don't know if that's like dead goo or weakened goo or what. You'd have to spend more time studying it.
How much more time?
Probably at least an hour, a couple hours of work to figure out.
the
It
microscope.
definitely reacted negatively to you. Like you can do it because you're at the science lab, but like
Can you make some kind of water cannons so that we can go rescue the people in the moon?
yeah, you can make water cannons. It's easier or harder depending on where you are.
Here's my plan. We make water cannons. We go get the people. We go to the airlock docking bay because we can get into the cargo of the Steinberg. Just let them keep us walled off until we can figure out whether the water is diluting it and making it safe for us to be there, or if they should just fucking space us.
Yep.
So, if you want to make a water cannon, you can do it there's all kinds of equipment around. If you want to use up essentially the science lab here, you can make a water cannon easily, but then you can't do your research. Or you could do your research and then make a water cannon, but that'll take up the most time. If you know off the top of your head the workspace would have a lot of equipment to do it.
So what's more valuable to us? Speed or safety?
You, though, realize that your biggest constraint isn't even the equipment. It's going to be getting a lot of water to spray a lot of fast. For free, I'll say you know that the main water tanks would only be accessible directly through the vents. They have tanks that are built up to the side of one of the rooms.
Right.
I'll let you choose whether it's the workspace that it's near, or
so if the vents go through,
it's above the workspace.
If the vents go through everywhere and it accesses the water, can we puncture vents and just make sprinklers everywhere?
Yeah, there are water pipes leading from there, to most of the rooms. So
all right. So what if we make right by the airlock into just a shower?
Yeah, you could rig that up.
Go get the people and bring them back, and try not to die on the way there and back.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Rig it so we could just so the water doesn't run out. That we only trigger it when we come back, or is this a defense mechanism as well?
Yeah, well, because what I want to do is when everybody gets back, we put them under the water.
Yep.
And we see who has a bad time.
So we don't rig that to let the water out
so it's more like when we come back.
Yep, can do.
How long do you think that's going to take you?
Take a little while. Wouldn't take a huge amount of time because it's just water in one area.
I trust the two of you to go do a rescue mission while I do more research.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on comms if you need me.
Now you do know that the docking bay is that door.
That door is shredded open.
Yeah, it's shredded open.
I know.
Yeah. Also, you don't have the door to the Heracles is just open. You don't have the security code to lock it down again.
Yep, I'm perfectly aware.
Okay. Fair enough. But you have the cat with you.
I do have the cat with me.
Yeah. All right. So
access to a sink.
Yeah, and access to a sink. The washroom has been trashed pretty badly, but yeah, the water there's the water tank on the Heracles. So yeah.
Oh yeah. True.
So you two are going to rescue the remaining 4 miners.
Yep. They're down in the mines.
They have a supply room that they locked themselves in because there's no tunnels or anything. It seemed to be a heavy door between them and whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And a sheriff went out to get supplies, but then he disappeared.
Gotcha.
So, all right. So the two of you are going. Are you running sneaky? Standard?
I mean, I feel like it knows where we are. I don't have any reason to believe that we can stealth from whatever attacked the lieutenant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
fair enough.
I just want to get out.
Let's do this quick.
So, are you doing the standard Marine 5x5 approach, or are you fucking running?
Just running?
Sure, let's run.
Okay. Athletics.
You got it, boss.
Or speed if you don't have it. Are they both cultists?
I got 10.
Oh, 10? Yeah. That's a success, I would imagine.
Yes.
With athletics, yes.
Nice.
Plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 10.
Barely.
So, the two of you are just running. You run all the way to the airlock without a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're at the lab working. Working away. So, all right. So, let's see here. You open up the outer airlock door, get in. Then, are you going to wait for the air to pull out, or are you just gonna like open it instantly? So you just like get knocked out, or not knocked out, but like get pulled out with the air.
There's being fast and there's being stupid.
Yeah,
we'll use it.
Mag boots.
Yeah, we have like our mag boots.
Oh, you have mag boots? Okay, yeah. All right. So, yeah, you just pull the air out. Mag boots keep you safe.
Yep.
As you're doing it, are you telling the workers anything? Or are you
Just that we're on our way.
okay?
Just to stay there.
We're coming.
Okay.
I'm coming.
And you're definitely all going to live.
Yep.
You're definitely all going to live. All right. So, yeah, both of you can give me intelligence checks.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
What? Military training?
I got a 71, so
Well, you guys were.
I got a 10, so I'm fine.
They heard somebody discharge a weapon in the crew quarters. They all got scared. So you succeed?
Yeah.
Okay. You...
Greatly succeeds.
Yeah, very succeeds. So it's not in the immediate area as far as you... And you actually start kicking up a lot of dust so you can have a better chance of spotting. So...
See, I told you running works.
Yeah.
yep.
So you get to the door.
Yeah, I hope there's not a bunch of bodies in there.
Jeez.
Morgan. Well, Dana opens the door. There are four miners. But Morgan, or one of them, their suit says Morgan on it, so you assume it's Morgan. Fucking takes out a nail gun. It's like, it's all set up. You're all just gonna space us. You're gonna fucking space us.
I'm not going to space you, just calm down.
Put your weapons down, or I'll fucking kill you.
Need you to take about 20% off there.
25% off.
Yeah. So he's pointing a nail gun at you. It's a very tense situation. Both of you give me fear saves.
Okay.
Because, nail guns are real good at puncturing suits.
Ooh.
0-0.
Automatic critical success.
11.
No, that's 100.
100. Automatic critical success.
That's right. It is.
It's
99.
11.
Yeah.
Automatic critical success.
I'm playing all these damn fucking percentals. It's like, oh, this one...
Standardize your shit percentile systems.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
No, it's fine.
Did you make it?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, it's a tense situation. All the other miners are like... you actually can see that Rosa is behind Morgan and is, like, slowly taking a wrench out.
Is she eyeing us or Morgan?
Yeah, she is like...
Nodding.
Okay. Let's see here. So, let's see how this goes. Oh, there's the other DJ. Doesn't go well with a 94. Morgan shoots the nail gun. Nails ricochet everywhere. Both of you give me an armor save.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yes. 37 under 40.
All right. Your suit is not punctured.
Well, it's your base armor plus like whatever armor that's winning. That's
a 90 over 40?
You're fine.
Yeah. You don't take any damage, but your suit is depressurizing.
That's not good.
Yeah, give me another fear save. Actually, give me a panic check, because your suit is depressurizing.
Panic check is...
So, yeah, let's get that.
20...
Well, we all have pretty low
plus-
stress, so I think it'll be okay, but it's...
I have 8 stress. I am stressed out.
Again,
Panic room is all right.
Yeah, panic's like 20...
Roll 2d10.
Yep.
What'd you get?
A 6 and a 10?
So 16.
Yep.
So if you roll over your current stress, you don't panic.
My current stress is 8.
So, yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
You will actually lose 1 stress.
Hey. I embrace death. This is fun.
So we have to make fear saves because somebody made a panic check, right?
Or
is
if
it
they
only-
fail.
If they fail.
Panics.
If
Okay.
they- yeah. But your suit is depressurizing.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and try to feebly patch that with a hand.
So yeah,
you
Morgan
weld it?
is just going to try and.
Can I weld my suit?
You sure can try.
Yeah, this
Well,
won't
hold
go
on.
wrong.
We're now in combat, so both of you give me speed checks to see whether you go before or after Morgan.
Speed checks. Okay.
Yeah.
21. Success.
Okay.
Okay, 37, but no.
Okay.
Unless I can use military training or athletics.
No, it's just a speed check.
Then I fail.
So Dana is, this is a very chaotic scene as Rose is now also trying to swing the trying to beat Morgan to death with the wrench. Morgan trying to kill everybody with a nail gun, and the other two miners are just they're
Trying not to die.
trying not to die. It's a complex situation.
Oh.
So you get to go first,
Yay.
then Morgan, and then Rosa, and then you.
I'm gonna use
The other two.
mechanical repair
Mhm.
and my little weldy thing to just fix that small.
All right, so you have two
nail-sized
options with
hole.
that. Normally, you don't want to use a welder for that because hot while you're wearing a suit. But if you're willing to risk some damage, you can definitely.
That's
do it.
fine.
Yeah, you got plenty of health.
Yeah.
You take a little burn to melt the suit back
Yeah,
together.
suffocation, I feel, is worse than hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be. Fuck, it's probably an intellect roll, isn't it?
It's int. Yeah, definitely. Actually, no. I'll let you use speed.
Yay! I'm doing it quickly, haphazardly. So that's 52. 12 out of 52.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another d10.
Oh no. What could this be for? 4.
All right, you take 4 damage.
No.
And you weld your
Just melt the neoprene.
you
you melt it back together.
you take a handful of metal on it too. It's just
This is fine.
it's just sizzling your flesh. You're gonna have a nice burn
It
there.
just has to hold.
Yeah, it just has to hold for So
It'll be a
you'll-
reminder of the time we almost died in the mine.
yeah.
Good
So
times.
you're also be at disadvantages at all rolls until that cools down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Because ow.
Yeah,
Ow.
ow. Weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel so bad after a while.
Yeah. What are you armed with?
My
you're-
SMG.
Yeah, he's definitely going to try and kill you. He sees Rose, he's like, oh fuck, that's cute. Oh gosh, it's submachine gun. So his combat is
So it's like an opposed armor check.
yeah. You get it if he hits.
But I have a Marine nearby. Military training, any of that matter?
21, so he does hit.
Plus, you're wearing more armor than your base armor.
No, that only. What does the Marine?
If you have the combat one, you should be at 55 base
Oh,
armor.
yeah. +5 combat. Yeah.
Okay, so just barely 38 out of 40.
So you do make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so your armor
Well,
holds.
your base armor is 40, but then
Yeah.
you add the armor you're wearing, which is a 15 value, so you're at 55 armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
40. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. What armor are you using?
I have the standard battle dress.
Okay. Yeah, +15. Yeah, that's really good.
And then, what are you wearing?
Just a back suit.
What's the vaccine armor value?
+7.
Oh.
And the hazmat suit armor value.
+5.
Yep. Alright, so I had it right.
Mm-hmm. So the nail gun hits you. Nails embed in the outer plates of your armor. There's multiple. No fatal detect. No
Notes.
fatal. Yeah.
There's no warnings on your...
Yeah. Just warning lights. You are being attacked. You are being attacked. Would you like to return fire?
There's the little red hit marker, like
Aw.
fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to knock that shit off, and because if I wanted to space you, I would have done it already. I can get on a ship and just fucking nuke this whole asteroid. So why don't you come with me, and you can survive, or I can leave you here to die.
All right, you can make a base combat check and just try and scare the shit out of them.
Yeah. So base combat?
Yeah.
Nah, 95 out of 44.
Yeah.
All
weird.
he hears is the word space you.
Yeah. It's just like...
So Morgan sees you raising the submachine, or not Morgan, Rosa sees you raising the submachine gun, so she just dives out of the way.
Fuck.
New round. What do you want to do? Corporal Cameron.
I assume I grabbed my nail gun when I left the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will now raise that and fire.
Okay. Just close the door and weld it shut. Just fucking get out of here.
Fuck these people. Let's
I
go.
feel like we have an obligation to, like, try to save
I just did.
Well, the other three weren't trying to kill you.
That is a 41. Is this just a normal combat roll?
But
Yeah.
you have plus 10 because
Plus-
I'm with you.
Yay!
Well,
So
it's
I
plus-
make that.
Well, plus 5 and then another plus 5. So it's 10 over what you have on your sheet.
Yep. Oh, that's it. Like, I make it anyway. It's a 41 out of 42 base, so...
Oh, yeah, if it's 42 base, then yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Nope. He does take that hit. His suit is now punctured pretty heavily.
That sucks. You gotta leave him there.
Yeah,
That's a damn shame.
Yep.
so
Oh, well.
he's not dead yet because
Not yet.
Bound to be.
he's very about to be dead, but he gets to go next. He turns to shoot at you. God damn fuckers! It's just a nail gun duel. So like you hate to see it.
Pew, pew!
He has
Like, oh, not this shit again.
yeah.
I've watched Dead Rising.
But he rolls a 99, which is a crit failure. So.
He punches his own suit.
No, the nail gun explodes. Actually, one of your nails went into it.
He
Oh,
shot down the
shit.
barrel. Like,
Yeah, he's just eviscerated by that. It's extremely gory. It's his crit failure, so I'm not going to make you require any rolls.
I
But
knew that was
But
gonna
the
happen.
other miners are freaked the fuck out.
actually, Dana and go running into the tunnels, just blind in different directions.
It's a shame they
Bro,
were dead when we
don't
got
bother.
here.
Rose is still with you.
Yeah, she was cool. Let's take her.
You're the only one with any sense. Come on.
All right, brother, give me fear saves for abandoning two people.
Why am I? I'm not afraid of abandoning
Fine.
anybody, Ross.
It's kind of bad. It's like,
Do you mean sanity,
Oh,
perhaps?
apparently I'm not okay with that.
sanity is more for,
I think it's fear.
yeah, it's
Okay.
emotional trauma.
Good, because I make fear but would fail sanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I failed.
All right, gain another stress.
Back up to 8.
Yep,
This has been an okay day.
it's not been the
Yeah,
best.
I'll feed you some painkillers when you get back.
You got so many stims. So many stims, so many
Yeah, we have so
painkillers.
many stems. So, meanwhile, back at the ship, your camera, your HUD actually gives a lot of warnings. Oh, weapons discharge is detected.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure it's
Very
normal.
normal.
So you're focusing on
I
the
have something important to be doing.
Give me the biology check.
Okay. Another 11.
Oh, okay, yeah. Water will. It has to be fully immersed to kill it, but it's so reactive against it, it would form an effective barrier against it, the entity. So it's not going to like kill it on contact, but it is clearly hydrophobic.
So if we all stand in the showers and I use the fucking bioscanner to make sure none of us are affected, we can get back on the ship without worry.
We could probably just get in the showers. Do we need to scan this? Because people who were infected had, like, thin layer of the goo. They were, like, sweating it, almost. So we could just hop in the showers as a quick test.
It's at this point that you figure this out, that Prince...
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab the cat and run to the showers.
Okay. No, it's hissing towards the exit of the ship.
Let's
The one open exit of the ship. You know the ship would have another exit if you could figure out where it is. Like there would be an emergency hatch or something. Or another... Actually, there would be another airlock on the ship, so... Or you could just rush through that door.
Alright, so it's a science ship.
Mm-hmm.
You have an emergency shower for when you're dealing with chemicals.
Oh, yeah.
An eye wash
Yeah.
station, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, it's some sort of...
No, there's actually a full station. Yeah, there's a full shower.
I'm gonna hold this poor cat.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna get in the shower and I'm gonna turn the water on and I'm gonna be like, hey, can you come collect me?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so you do that. It's actually a fully enclosed shower. Prince does not like this at all.
It's fine.
Then Prince is like, and then like immediately stops and looks towards towards where the entrance would be of the ship, like, and then just stops and then just kind of starts shivering a little bit.
It's okay.
So as you're doing that, as you're there, you don't see anything, but something makes a cracking sound. You realize there's broken glass in the washroom, some of the broken glass in the hallway leading out of the science lab, and just somehow you feel it's there. But yeah, it's invisible. Give me another biology check.
33 under 47.
You think you can almost see it, or at least bits of it, because again, there's still like a few small bits of particulate of dust clinging to it, but it's almost totally invisible. But the other thing you realize, it doesn't notice you, even though you're in a shower with the shower on, and it's like a clear plastic thing. And then suddenly you remember back to one of your biology classes talking about different forms of senses of animals, and one of them is echolocation.
So it does find us through sound.
Yeah, it's but it can't. You're invisible to it because you're behind a solid barrier.
Yeah.
And there's water. So
it doesn't want to interact with the water, and it can't hear me because I'm not moving around.
you're in like the water's sound and motion.
It's like a camouflage.
Yeah, it's camouflaging you.
So if I try to leave here, it'll know where I am because it will change sound as it radiates.
So give me a sanity save, because it's in the room with you, and you realized how it was hunting you.
12.
Okay, so it's your heart is racing, but you're not freaking out. So good job. But then the moment passes and you lose track of it. You don't know if it's hiding there or if it left.
And the cat is distressed because we're in a shower.
The cat can't. You realize the cat probably can't sense it very well either because it's in the shower.
Yeah.
It's
So-
off. Yeah.
You
You saturated your alien sensor.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
well, it was that or die.
yeah. Sure, of course. So, are you telling your comrades this as they are racing towards you?
Yeah, I'm going to let them know that it detects us based on echolocation. So I don't know if you have shit to hide yourself.
Stop running on the spot.
But that's its sensory perception.
Cool.
So if you can keep something flat between it and you, or if you have some way to dampen the sound radiating off of you, I guess.
But we don't hear it making noise, right?
You can't hear it making noise in.
Yeah.
So that's why it can detect us when we're in the mine, but we can't because it's just.
No. How would echolocation work in a vacuum?
Yeah. Well, I didn't write the scenario. It calls it biosonar. So.
Biosonar.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's some EM thing,
Yeah.
Could we?
What about a really high-pitched sound somewhere else?
we flood it?
Oh yeah, a high frequency sound.
oh, can we just set off the klaxons, like alarm klaxons for the whole station?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Heavy machinery.
Just pull the alarms.
Well, you can do that. You can do that for free, but they won't. It's if you want to set them to overload at max sound, you'd have to
I definitely want to do that.
Yeah. So if you make the roll, it'll be a lot more effective.
Cool.
Because you realize it's also been hunting miners in this place for while it was operating. So
Can I try
you
this
also-
really quickly? Or
So we have
is
backseats.
If you make a
Can
good
you
roll,
also
yeah.
trigger the halon system? Because that'll also just be
Yeah.
all the time, yeah.
Is this an intellect or a speed roll?
I would say speed.
Strength, because you smashing that shit.
Yeah, because if we start filling it with fire suppressant foam,
Yeah.
it's just going to be a big wall that's hard to echolocate through.
So
Yeah.
Sure
It's
is.
just a big
Yeah,
dense
give
all
me a roll.
sound, all the.
Rosa has a suit too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't want to suffocate our.
All right. Well,
our
I failed
onesie.
that anyway. So
So it goes off at standard strength. You activate everything, so everyone will have advantage on your roll to get back to the airlock.
Okay.
cool.
Okay, what
Yeah.
is there? Is there any kind of vac suit or?
For the cat.
Yeah,
You do actually.
we put him in like a.
You're in the science lab. There are vacuum proof like sample cases. They're basically animal carrier size.
Yeah.
So
All right. Fuck. So, like, once the shit starts coming off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put Prince in one of those things, and then I'm going to try and get it. Since we didn't fully submerse what's-his-face, I'm going to get like a little sample container of the doctor.
Yeah.
And then fucking go back to where we have the shower set in front of the airlock.
So everything's going off. Well, no one rigged the showers to go off in front of the thing. So there is also an emergency shower in the workspace, but it's not right in front of the airlock because nobody had time to go under yet.
That's fine. We can check everyone and then go in.
So everyone give me an athletics check. You all have advantage on this. Is it the cultist?
It's the cultist?
That's a 10.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a...
10 is on the other side.
Either way,
Five.
it's success.
Yeah, it's a 1. The 1 is like, see, this is the
okay.
10 side. So that's 10, that's 0, 0.
Yep. Cool, I get
So
5.
Yeah, you get 5. So, you just,
Oh, sorry, what am I rolling?
yeah, well, everyone's rolling athletics with advantage. Too.
Yeah.
Speed, athletics.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
23 because I don't have athletics.
Okay.
So it's just my speed.
Got it, with athletics.
All right. All 3 of you. Let's see if Rosa succeeds.
I believe in you, Rosa.
Rosa, you can do it.
That's a fail, but she gets advantage.
Yeah, you do, Rosa.
That is a fail. That is not a so.
Well,
We tried.
Let's see here. The creature comes after her. It narrowly misses her.
Seems like a her problem.
Yeah, it gets her with the second attack.
Oh, we tried.
So are all of you just going to fuck off, or is anyone going to try and rescue Rosa?
It's a shame they're all dead in the mine.
We're gonna fuck off into the showers. And then I want to send a loud over the station comms thing specifically to the washroom. That says, "Hey Sonia, you've got 2 minutes to get here. Otherwise, we're leaving you."
Okay. So you're all waiting in the airlock for docking bay 2, where your ship is. Okay. So you're all waiting there.
Yeah, it's like sprint here or we're leaving you.
Okay. Nobody answers. So
That's unfortunate.
yeah. All right. You hear Rosa's scream as she's pulled away.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
So now that we're in the airlock that separates us from our ship, I'm gonna hail Captain Silver again.
Yes.
Hey, so I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't really care. But can you fill this airlock up with water before we come back in?
Okay. You know what? I'll do it and ask questions later.
that's the right attitude.
Yeah, I'm not doing the paperwork for this, Lieutenant. Yeah.
Yep. Happy to do it. So.
All right. So
I'm gonna end up
as
doing
it's yeah, it fills up with water entirely. So your suit is actually leaking a tiny bit. You feel a little moisture there. So
My suit's leaking. Yeah. It's fine.
It's a fear check, yeah?
yeah,
So I
yeah.
make that, that's
All
fine.
right. Yeah, it's
I
fine.
got a 12.
It's only a small leak.
Yeah.
Fine.
Very
Fine.
normal.
Well, she's the one who had you like welded metal to it.
Ew.
Like it's not.
The water's like up to here. It's fine.
Breathe out this part.
It's just a bit some moisture getting on. It's like.
It feels refreshing. It's been hot.
Yeah, it's been very hot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's full of water. You can just like, yeah,
Have him drain it out, and then we go back into the ship.
yeah.
And then, since we know that it cannot be in the airlock, I'm going to be like, we need to disembark, and then we need to figure out, we need to either flush the entire cargo bay and no one goes in there, or we need to figure out a way to fill it with water.
So they drain it out. You get in the cargo bay. It says there's no way to fill the entire docking bay. There's not enough water on the entire station to fill it.
I think we just wanted to do the cargo bay of the ship that had been quarantined because they
Okay.
had been bringing materials.
Yeah, fill the Steinberg's cargo bay.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just to
Give
make
me
sure.
heavy machinery to set that up.
We don't want to get queened.
Intellect or...
Intellect.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'll let you use strength. If that's better.
Fuck, yeah, it is by 10, so cool.
I believe in you.
Intellect's not our good thing.
Make it anyway, 13.
All right. So yeah, you can fill it up. And let's see.
That should sterilize it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take the rations hit
Yeah.
on the water.
Yep.
I assume, yeah, it sounds like you're not wanting to go out and try and slay the creature. Just get the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's great.
maybe use the little cannon thing, a couple pot shots.
Well, the autocannon's on the ship and you're in the docking bay, so that would be pretty severe to use it in such close quarters.
Yeah, we're gonna just mark this shit as, like,
Infested.
But we have the notes on how to clear it out, and that's gonna be somebody else's problem.
All
The
right.
Corps of Engineers come out here with a tanker ship.
We're gonna mark one survivor.
Yeah. The cat.
Yep.
And we have a sample. So let's lock that up some. I'm thinking since we have the sample thing, we just take a thermos and fill it with water and then put the sample in that. So if it breaks, it kills itself.
Yep.
And then be like, don't handle this shit.
Yep.
Please.
Fair enough.
Very biohazard.
All right. So the three of you, well, the four of you, including Prince,
Yeah.
New honorary member.
jump
Now-
on the Steinberg and escape from Epsilon 14. So leaving one very full, invisible monster.
Well,
We helped.
Yeah.
we figured out what happened to the miner, and that's all they asked us to do. So,
Yep.
mission accomplished. Crew.
That's right.
Partial
Mission
success.
It's a shame they were all dead when we got there.
Yep.
So, questions, comments, suggestions? What do you think of the system and the scenario?
I don't understand how you're supposed to take care of the creature. Like, because if you have to submerge it into water to kill it, like...
You can kill with conventional weapons. It just takes a lot of hits.
Okay.
Well, and it's invisible. I don't really understand. Like, I don't see how. I feel like the only way we could have succeeded more at this scenario is if earlier we'd had the crew go into the showers and hide in the showers.
Or evac everybody to the Steinberg.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And then but it takes so long to figure out that water is how you deal with it. I'm honestly surprised none of us died.
Yeah. I mean, you all rolled pretty well at those key times, so
I
And I don't know, we never took damage, so I don't have a good sense of scale, but we have a lot of health. So it's
Well, if the monster was able, had actually made some of its attack rolls, it did miss several times.
Sure.
And its combat is 70%.
It wouldn't need to necessarily kill us, just get us infected.
Yeah.
Sure.
But the... let's see here. Yeah, there was one place you didn't go all the way into the mine to find where the yellow goo originated from, where there's there's an empty fleshy pod and that. But the creature can devour somebody, and once devoured, they make a body save every round or take a critical hit. So it can do
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I think being all Marines helped us survive at the key physical moments. I feel like if somebody had been a scientist, it probably would have been easier to rig up water cannons and ghost bust the shit out of this mine. But
Sure.
I feel like we succeeded as well as we could have.
Yeah, no, I think...
It kind of sucks that the miners ran off into the mine to die, but
it's a horror game more than anything else.
And it's not even like there's an alien. It's like there's an infectious thing. So when somebody goes missing, it's like a zombie game. You kind of have to assume that they're dead now.
Yeah. Basically the rules of this scenario actually says every D10, every 10 minutes of real time, roll a D10. That crew member is now dead.
Shit.
Yeah. Or have, if the players go to a location, roll a D10. If it matches, if you're at location 3 and I roll 3 on the D10, the monster's there.
Shit.
So, there's nothing there about, the crew panicking and turning guns on you and shit like that, but,
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, it's so hard to keep track of the crew. Honestly, all of us getting off without dying and understanding what the creature is, I feel like it's a success.
Yeah, no, this is basically, it's it meant to emulate, sci-fi horror of, the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. So.
Everybody dies and one person claws their way out of the ship.
Yeah. So, as long as you have fun,
Definitely. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It does
I was
feel
just wondering if there's something in there about here's how we imagine you could clean out the mine, because I don't think you could.
No, it doesn't say. There's no specific it's a very minimal scenario. It's literally just this brochure.
And and the way it's constructed, I feel like you're fighting entropy as soon as you get there. So I'm not saying it's. I have I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
it's just
it's a very no-win.
It feels like you're kind of gonna lose.
You're
no matter
doomed to
what you
fail unless you somehow work it out within 10 minutes. So, like,
Yeah.
it is meant to give that, like, well, fuck.
It's all
feeling.
So that's actually very much what Mothership is trying to do.
Definitely succeed
Like
at that.
the other published thing that they have, Dead Planet is even like this is like a 3 on that factor. Dead Planet is like an 8 or not, maybe even a 10. Like you're just fucked the second you begin that scenario.
So it's like
Sweet.
so much more lethal.
Yeah. There's like a lot of different ways to die, and there's like anyway. But yeah, if you had fun, the scenario.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had fun. It's just when I play this game in the future, I will not expect to live through it.
Yeah. The scenario was given to me free at Origins. It's just a brochure. I imagine this will be a download on the Mothership website. They actually have like downloads for the audio clips. I just forgot to play them.
Yep, they also have a really active Discord where they put out stuff. And,
So, I'm glad you all had fun. We'll talk to you all next time.
Bye, everybody.